everyone, welcome to my channel, Liliveth Tate Channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening in your time. Today is November 8, 2024 here in the Philippines. The weather is so fantastic. And today I have a very nice discussion today. So for those Western people married to a Filipina, is that true that if you marry a Filipina, you marry the whole family? That's a big question mark, guys. So just let me know if it's that true or not true. Okay, there's a question: true or false? If you marry a Filipina, you marry the whole family. So let me know your answer if it's true or false. So before we start, mega love shout out to all my members. Always, always there for my LTZ family, LTZ friends, LTZ supporters, LTZ team. And for those generous donators, maraming salamat sa inyo. Okay? And to all my new subscribers who subscribe Liliveth Tate Channel, thank you. And to all my new viewers here in the Philippines and all over the world, thank you. So, how is your day? How is your night? Hi, Michael. Good morning. Michael, how is your morning? Did you sleep well? Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to give you a range, Michael, because because it's in the end of my live streaming. So I will give you range for that. Okay, hold on. Which one you like? Standard or managing? Just let me know. Standard or managing? Just let me know because I will give you range. Because like I said, that for those who send donation on my channel, I will give you range for that. So I forgot because that's the end of the show that you gave me. My morning is good so far. Oh, that sounds good. Mm. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, there you go. Who is this? Arusha. Arusha. Where are you from, Arusha? Are you from India? Good morning too. So guys, for those not here in the Philippines, please put your country after you comment. Oh, Sri Lanka. Okay, so good morning to all people in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, I think majority of people there are Islam. Is that true? Harusha, is that true that majority of people in Sri Lanka are Islam? Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So that's my question, guys. For those ones to share their opinion about my subject, is that true that if you marry a Filipina, or you marry the whole family? Oh, okay. So, okay. Thank you for that. So there's so many, we are Buddhists. Ah, okay. Thank you. Thank you for let me know about that. Yeah, just like in Japan, majority of people in Japan are Buddhist. Guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up because 8 people on the live chat, just I can see there's only 4. Okay, so guys, Don't get tired of giving people a thumbs up. Okay. I believe that is basically true. Really? Okay. Oh, that's very interesting, Mike. Kuya Mike, that you uh say that basically true. Okay. In what way, Kuya Mike? In what way that you said that it's because basically true? In what way? So that's that's the thing that well, I think in my case, well, let's see because there's a certain Filipino family, because I'll gonna explain this. I'm not really into that true or false. It based of what status of the for those Western people, what status in life that that your wife had, or your well, it's just like girlfriend. Okay, so there's a lot of rich Filipina. Let me address rich Filipina married to a Western people. Okay, so my reason is why I asked that, because of so many people that if you marry to a Filipina, you marry the whole family. But like I said, that it's according what status they have. Okay, so some rich Filipina, they don't, because they have money. And some, and some Western people, they just want to marry a Filipina because they can see that they can get more money from that. So let me example, but they're not married, okay, but their boyfriend and girlfriend. One of the famous actress here in the Philippines, okay, Pokwang. So I don't know, for those familiar about the story of Pokwang, she had a daughter with this American man, but they're not married. Okay, at first, because Pokwang, she's really in love with the man. Okay, the man moved to her house, everything. But the problem is the relationship did not work. Who is this? The relation did not work. So she's trying to save the relationship, but it's just like they've been together for for years. Okay, years, guys. So it's just like they have a business that Pokwang really trusts this Western man. But the sad part is, of course, if you're the girlfriend, and especially if you're the financier of that business, of course, you have the right to know about the inventory every month. Okay, but he refused to give that. There's so many, there's so many factors that the Filipino is just like everything. He feed, he give money for that. But it's just like, well, it's just like some men that if they know that the woman is really in love, is really in love to them, they take advantage for that. They can do whatever they want to do, especially if the woman has money. Same thing what happened to Pokwang. But the relationship, I think, Pokwang realized that oh, this is too much, this is too much, I want to end up this. But because the problem, there's a third party problem. But this guy is trying to show that, okay, I have he bragged himself that he has a third party. But that's a big mistake that he make to Pokwang, because he end up kicked out of the country. And then after that, he's making sideline, or making have a job here in the Philippines. But he's in the tourist visa. So you're not allowed, you're not allowed to have uh, work here in the Philippines. At the same time, there's so many grounds that Po Kwang gave to the court, and he was kicked out of the country, and he never gave a support to his child. This is American. Actually, I'll give you guys the short story about that. This guy is just like actor, because Po Kwang made a movie in the States, so it's just like they pick this man as an extra. There's a certain sense as part that he's there. So well, that time that Po Kwang is single, they fell in love with each other, but when they lived together, the true color of this man came out. Okay, so I don't agree that some, they said that, oh, don't, if you marry, about, this is very common, very common for Western men, that if you marry to a Filipino, you marry the whole family. So it's, like I said, I'm not putting down for those, Filipino family, but most of Filipino family doing this if they're living in the countryside. But for those Filipina has money and they're educated, they don't. Because you know why? Okay, so the thing is they just like the man because they in love. It's not the thing that it's according, it's same thing, guys. I'm not really address this just like Filipina that have has no money, or what is their uh, status in life. The same thing with Western men. Okay, hold on. Vista, what? Vista Lives? What the heck is that? It's your channel. Okay. Amigo, hello, amigo. Buenos dias. Lawless, hello. I'm out. No jacket here. Okay. Oh, amigo, you're new to my channel because I always mention that if you want to have a jacket or rents, you better join to my membership join button or send a donation. Okay, so if you if you're gonna out, it's your it's your prerogative. My channel is my rules. Okay, no big deal. All right, because I have rules. It's true. You made the marry the whole family. Hi, Kiss. Hello. Are you here in the Philippines or are you still in the States, Kiss? Well, Lawless, to be honest with you, some they do because you cannot really okay, here's the thing, guys, that you can't generalize that. Okay, like I said, it's according the status in life of the girl that you want to marry. Okay, because I already explained there's so many Filipina has money also. Okay, so the thing is they marry this a Western man because they in love, they like that man, but in the other hand they're not really interesting about the money. Like I said, I example one of our famous Filipina actress, Po Kwang. Okay, so at first this guy shown to, oh, she's in love, she's very supporting all the careers, but he end up missing his life. Okay, and then the one thing, guys, one thing, Po Kwang feed him everything. Po Kwang has a beautiful houses, not one, houses, so many houses. She's a rich Filipina actress, guys. And then the guy, because he knows that this Filipina is so in love with her, especially they have daughter. So he take advantage for that. He think that, oh, this woman will not do nothing for me because she's really in love on me. So it triggers to Po Kwang that he never give a support to his daughter And then he has the balls, to show Po Kwang that, oh, it's okay for her, to have a job, but don't give any support to their daughter. And then at the same time shown to her daughter that I have a girl in my condo. So it triggers the Po Kwang to file case. And Po Kwang did. She was kicked out of the country. He cannot come here because he was banned. Okay, so I see you are talking about lots of crazy things this morning. What crazy? No, I'm still here in South Dakota, USA. What about the Filipino that live in poor town? Well, it depends. It depends. So, oh, I love, in love, or they have kids, different things. Okay. Yeah, that's different things. So it's just like, the main question is, Kiss, is that true? That's a question. Is that true? If you marry a Filipina, you marry the whole family. So it doesn't matter if this woman has a kid, or, as long as she annulled. She annulled. Okay. So, okay, Lolis, what is your question? What about those Filipina that live in a poor town? Okay. Here's my answer for that. We cannot judge about people living in a poor town. Okay, we cannot, because it's according how their parents teach them. But here's the thing, Lolis. Here's the thing. Majority of people in a poor town that lack of education. So this is the thing, okay? This is the thing. There's so many factors that you cannot really generalize, especially even though they're living in a poor town. But there's a lot of people in a poor town that really want to educate themselves. Okay, example, if they're not educated, lawless, possibly 95% that they are. Okay, because here's the mindset of people in the poor town is, once they know that is these Western people, especially their daughter or their son have a girlfriend or boyfriend, a Western man, they think this man or this woman is rich. Okay, two things that only here you can identify the status in life. In Filipino, it's only rich and poor. We don't really classify, less, middle class, below middle class, upper middle class, and rich. Okay? It's not like that. Because, in the States, they have middle class, lower middle class, upper middle class, and then rich. But here in the Philippines, there's only rich and poor. Just like that. That's what they think. Okay, so here's the thing. In the other side, even though they're living in the poor town, because here in the Philippines, education is very important, because we program in our brain that once we finish college, that's the start. We can bring out our family into a poverty. Okay, so my opinion for that, no, some are not, because they really want, some Filipina, they really want to work hard for that, because we do believe of karma. Karma, okay, everything, you do something, but you cannot expect that it happens to you right away. It's just like you're gonna surprise. One day karma will knock your door. It's okay. You're right. Money is a security. Not only security, money is power. I'd say in the most cases that is the norm it's not always true, but mostly true. Yeah, because it's just like it's according, this is one thing that I'm not really generalize that situation, that kind of question, because it's according the status of the woman that you pick to marry. Okay, if they're rich, and then you can't, because a lot of rich Filipino, they don't really, uh after the money, because one thing, guys, for rich Filipina, they just do a prenuptial agreement. Only two classes, rich or poor, nothing is in between. Yes, yes, you cannot. So, but for those people, that now in a new society, a new generation, they just adopt that kind of, like in the States, that okay, they mark their lifestyle or their status in life, like middle class, below middle class, upper middle class, and rich. I dislike the saying both people become part of each family, saying that you have a take care of a Filipina family is wrong. Some Filipina are richer, and then people in the West. Yes, it's true. That's why I explained that. But there are many Philippine people that works hard to change the future of their lives. Yeah, correct. That's true. And one thing they like is just like, Lola's question is just like they ask, what about in the park? It's it doesn't matter, because like I said, majority of Filipino people, they really want to have education, because that's the key, that's the key of their success in life, to bring out their family into a poverty. So it depends, if they're educated. So that's, I already explained. Okay, I already explained if they're educated. But if you're not, well, they're gonna think that, okay, because it's just like their family. Okay, there's some family that, okay, they want something. Oh, I want this, I want this, like if they're a fisherman, okay, they will request to their child, to their daughter, oh, please tell you tell your boyfriend, I need a, a boat for fishing. So because they are lack of education, they don't really understand the fact that these Western people work hard also to save money to visit their daughter, but they don't really think that, oh wait, it's easy for them to ask money for that. But it's just like it happens that those uh, Western men, they just take that, even though that they can't. It's just like to impress the Filipina, because they like that Filipina. So there's so many factors that, what is their intention? Okay, so they do everything for the Filipina, especially they in love with that Filipina, and then they like that Filipina. So that's the bad thing, that some Filipina, they don't really understand about that. Okay, so let me, I feel hot of the discussion. I have to on the fan first, because I getting sweat. Yeah, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. 12 people on the live chat, then 7 lang. Nako, wag naman. Be productive. Just click that. Okay. Some statistic will only catering to a particular classes of people. Yeah, cause me, oh, by the way, MJ, I'm gonna update to you, okay? Because just a few days we mentioned about Gichi, because he's not really active on his social media, particularly YouTube. So I sent him a message. He's okay, he's okay. He's just like He's in Davao. He's just like to adjust, to adjust the new environment. Okay, but overall he's okay. And that's one thing, guys, that so for those people on the live chat, have you experienced dating with a rich Filipina? Have you? Because I know majority of Western people, uh they just dating or meet Filipina that just less Filipina. Have you tried to date rich Filipina? Yeah, he's okay. Because some rich Filipina, especially if that Western man, they like them, okay. They don't really care about, the money of this man. Because, in there, they have also, some Filipina, they have also pride. Okay, I like you because you are who you are. I don't like you because you're money. But it's a good thing, guys. Excuse me. It's a good thing, guys, if you meet a Filipina or marry a Filipina that has money, because that's a big help for you to a man. Okay. So it's according how is your agreement. Okay, because if you're some Filipina, they married to a Western man. Okay, so they're really they're very practical couple. Okay, so they have separate bank account for their, okay, if they have a children, okay, this is the bank account for the future, especially for the education, everything. They just set aside for that, for those rich people. And then they also, okay, we're gonna share this, we're gonna share. So it depends what, if they have same wealth. Okay, so for me it's better to share 50-50, half half. But if the man, his income is less than a Filipino, I think it's you're gonna base on, you're gonna base how much share he can give. Okay, at the same time, not all Filipina, so if the Filipina is less, you give a consideration also how many percent that she can share. So not all that, for me, if that's the case that I have money, I can share. It's not everything that a man shoulder for that. I am sure it would be a challenge situation, Lilibeth. Yeah. I dated a rich Filipina before and I got married. Oh, yes, I know that, Frank. So it's just like, yeah. So, well, Frank told me that, that Filipina visited him in the States. And when Frank come here, he's in charge of everything because she has money. But the thing is, she's not a wifey material for Frank. Ay, nako. Oh, my arm. Ay, ay, ay. So, well, it's possible that, that kind of question, is that true? Yeah, it based, what's the status of a Filipina are. So the question is Filipina love money? Of course. Not only Filipina, all women like money. Yeah, what's it's just like, when I look at and watch some of Filipina. um, when they do something, just to just to impress men, on their channel, to give them a donation. Yeah, absolutely, this Filipina like money, need money for that, guys. So don't think that we don't like money. Yeah, everybody like money. So, Kiss, what is your opinion about that? Do you agree? Because you've been here in the Philippines. So is that a fact, or is just like a bluff? Bluff. But me, I'm gonna base on the status, because I'm gonna example myself. Okay, I'm gonna example myself. 101%. My family never asked money from Frank. Never, never. Cause here's the thing that before I before I get married to Frank, I told them I married this man because I like him. I like him. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you're come to me and ask money. No, I will not tolerate that, because I have also standard. I have also standard for Frank, that, oh, wait a minute, my family is not like that. So if they come here in my place, to visit, of course, I will take care of them. But when it comes to ask money, it depends. It depends. It's just like if it's emergency that but so far, I never experienced that. I never experienced, because Frank told me that it's really emergency that your family need. He will help. He will help. But so far, my family never bothered us. Seriously, guys. So, and I told them, come on, my my family, okay. Because I have also, I have also reputation about that. No, because I prove to those, Western people, saying that if you marry a Filipina, you marry the whole family. No. Okay. Lilibet, I think Mr. Frank found more than money that makes him happy. Yeah. Well, it's just like, money, kids, can buy anything, can buy anything. But it's just like, the happiness is just like, just a short time period. Money buy can happiness, okay, everything. But it's just like a short time period, short time period. But if you're gonna base on the lifetime, it's no, just a short time period of happiness. I agree with that. And I was happy to help. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. That it's okay. It's okay to help. It's okay to help. The family of your girlfriend, if they really need it. But it's not the thing that every day, their daily lives, you're there to help them. It's not good also, because you're tolerated their laziness, especially if they have family, children, and you're gonna shoulder everything. No, you're crazy. You're crazy. For me, I'm not blaming those family that ask help for you. You're crazy because you tolerated their laziness. There's nothing wrong to help. There's nothing wrong to help. All right? But you have to look the situation first before you help. Is this really needed to help? Because some Filipina, they just want to help because they want to brag to their friends. Oh, I have boyfriend, give me, allowance, buy me like this, blah 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 blah. That's very common for Filipina. Because here's the thing, guys. During the time me and Frank, boyfriend and girlfriend, a lot of my coworkers asked me, how much money he send you for your allowance? Jesus Christ! No, of course, I don't. Because I have a job. Hello. That's what they think. That's the first question they asked on me. My Jesus Christ! So my eyebrows goes. My eyes was wide because why they ask me that? Because I want to have. I don't like boyfriend. I want to have a husband. Okay. So that's crazy. Crazy. Oh, Chauncey Adams, hello, long time no see. Thank you for coming here. How are you? How are you doing? I'm good, I'm good. So here, Chauncey Adams, you can really relate on this question, okay? Because you've been here in the Philippines, right? I know that you're in a relationship with a Filipina. Is that true that if you marry a Filipina, you marry the whole family? Question mark. So that's one thing, guys, because a lot of Filipina dating online, that the first thing that they ask money, but there's no money involved with that. There's no money involved with that. What? I told no, of course not. Why should I ask money to him? I have work. Jesus Christ. Might some Filipino. And I'm not really bragging myself for that. Because, majority of Filipino, they said, oh, especially if their, boyfriend send them, oh, how is your vacation here? Did you like it? Did you enjoy? Okay, that's good, Is that for good, next year? So that's one thing that I don't really understand. I don't really understand because okay guys, you cannot really generalize. You cannot really generalize. Okay, that's one thing that um, especially for those. Okay, camera. Where are you from? Okay, where are you from? So I really want to know where you're from so that I can address your question for that. Just let me know where you're from. Okay. USA. Okay. What should a man look for when planning to move to your country? Okay, so there's so many factors that I would like. Are you single? Are you are you married? You have family? So if you're single, why you should look for the planning to move to the Philippines? Here's one thing, guys. One thing, if you're single, your money is stretched way more than in the States, okay? And the cost of living here is not as high in the States. If you're living a single, if you're living a single person, okay, and then you have to manage your money because here's the thing, guys, that a lot of Western, but particularly American, they plan, especially when they look for, when they meet a woman online. Okay, you have to know first, visit that woman first, okay, and then if you think that she's capable to part of your life, then go back to the States and then solve everything that you have, okay, and then manage your money well. Okay, manage your money well, especially when you sell everything that you have in the States. Okay, don't come here, it's just like left and right girls, especially for those single. If you really want to move here in the Philippines, you have to manage your money smart, okay, because you might end up broke. Money here in the Philippines, it's easy to spend, especially if you're going to bars, left and right, front and back girls. That's the downfall of a man. Okay, so be smart. Be smart to spend your money for that. Okay, so if you have family, it's according your lifestyle. If you have family, what is your standard life in the States? So if you're just like, you can handle everything, the the environment, the food, then you can have, or you can buy a condo, or if you can, if you really want a countryside, you love the country, or you love the uh, province or countryside in your term. There's so many places that you can stay. Okay, but it's just like I said, it's according your lifestyle. So if you love countryside, then there's so many places that you can rent for less. And then the food, guys, you have to adjust the food. If you're kind of a picky and you don't like in the countryside, so, well, it's just like, in the city, if you're living in the state, it's way better than the city, because, like I said, your money will stretch way more, because in $1, okay, USD is 57 times here in the Philippines. 57 times. Okay. So just like, you have to manage your money smart. Okay. Okay, Sean C. Adams, I realized that a lot of Filipino YouTubers are putting out bad information. What do you mean putting bad information? Information of what? Putting information of what? I want to clarify that. What do you mean? Is there much crime, and how is the judicial system? Well, the crime here in the Philippines is not as bad, so many years ago, because we aware of that. But like I said, camera is just like, you have, before you come here in the Philippines, search the place that your safety is okay. You have to do a little research for that before you have you been here in the Philippines. So if you've been here in the Philippines, so you're not really particular of the situation here. So if you're new to Philippines, you're planning to visit Philippines, then do your homework, do a little research. What is the government system work here? Everything, all the government services, how does it work here? Search the place that you really want to pick, to stay. Do a little research. What is the locals' behavior? How they treated Western people when they visit their area. Things like that. That's why watch. That's why I watch so many different channels, so that I can compare information. So when it comes to information that I give, I just base according to my experience. Okay. So I'm not really putting something that to ruin the mind of Western people wants to visit Philippines. Okay, so here's the thing, guys, that a lot of you, especially Western people, think in Mindanao is not really safe to go. But here's my information that I will share with you guys. Like I said to you, camera, do your research. Okay, that certain part of Mindanao is not safe for those Western people coming there. Okay, it's according what place. But there's a certain part of Mindanao, it's safe to live and safe to visit. Especially if you're gonna go, a majority of people like in Mindanao, particularly like Zamboanga, Basilan, Pulusulo, Tawi-Tawi, majority of people, Filipino people there as Islam or Muslim people. So there's a certain area in Mindanao that you cannot really go by yourself because it's not safe for you, especially for those Western people, men and women. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. The first thing that you want to know is to coordinate the barangay. The barangay is just like in the state, it's just like a district village. Okay, so you have to coordinate that if you really want to go around safe. Okay, that the first thing that you want to do is to coordinate with the barangay or district village, because they will tell you, okay, you can visit there. There's a certain time limit, or there's a certain things that they have to talk first. Especially in Mindanao, there's a tribe, guys. There's still a lot of tribes in Mindanao. You cannot go on their village without communicate with their leader, because before you go to their village, there's a ritual that they have to do for those people new to their village. Is not part of their tribe, something like that. Okay, but I'm not saying this that in Mindanao, because that's especially, are you familiar, guys, during the siege of Marawi, during the time of President Joseph Estrada, people in Mindanao, their economic there was really down because of that siege in Marawi, because a lot of Western people think Mindanao is not a safe place to visit. So, and then there's an advisory from other countries that they said that you cannot go there. But like I said, there's a certain place that you can still visit. Okay, you can still visit, but all you have to do your homework. Okay, coordinate their barangay, for their safety. Because the barangay, if you're gonna coordinate with their barangay, they will tell you, okay, sorry to say this, sir, mom, you cannot go there because it's not safe for you. They will tell. And then if they're gonna tell, okay, mom, it's okay to visit them, but they have they have companion. You have companion in that village that they welcome you, but first you have to follow what is their tribe or the ritual. I would like to learn the language as well, plus I'm Christian. Okay, there's nothing wrong, well, there's nothing wrong about Catholic. What do you mean? Are you Catholic or Christian? Because are you a Baptist? Thank you. I was looking into a ball, but what? Bali or Philippines. Actually, in Bali, majority of people there in Indonesia is Islam. Bali is a very kind of very it's not very strict when it comes to the how they act. Western people act there because they're Islam. Majority in people in Indonesia Islam. I have friend Indonesian, but they look like us. The only thing, the only difference that you can really tell, oh, she's Indonesian, he's an Indonesian, once their mouth is open. When it comes to our look, we have the same skin tone. Camera, I have been in Metro Manila and I have never had a problem with the police. Okay, ay, Diyos mío, Marie. Link, hello, how are you, Link? Good evening. What have I missed me to go no notification? Well, you know what, Link? Because you did not click all. You did not click all. You subscribe on my channel, but you did not click all. Okay, there's a, once you click the subscribe, there's a all, and then personal, in I forgot the other one. So you have to click all so that every time I have live streaming or I have premiere, you will notify. Okay. So here's the question. Here's the question, link. Hi. Oh, just me. So the question is, do you, if you marry a Filipino, well, Link, I don't really, if you're single, do you think if you marry a Filipina, you marry the whole family? Question mark, is that true or false? Every country has places that should be cautious. I live by the motto, stay alert, stay alive. Yeah, that's a good motto. Stay alert and stay alive. Yeah, that's why, guys, for those Western people, because, of course, like I said, that no matter what you experience in other channel, guys, I'm here, to present myself as a Filipino, a Filipino person who, share my country to you guys. Okay, I'm not here, just to make, bola bola, bola bola. So I'm just here, to share information, of course, because here's the thing, guys. It's a big thing that, I always address this. It doesn't matter where you're from, in the States or in Europe. 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 Europe, because your safety is very important to me. And you know why? Because I'm married to a Western man. Okay. So it's noisy, guys, because I own the electric one. So, okay. It's already cut off. So it's just like, I don't want to end up, and then, I feel bad about, uh, you know, I have, especially now, I have a channel. So this is a good thing that, I can share information for those Western people come here in the Philippines, aware of their safety. So if ever for those, Western people that watch in my show, you learn from me that, wait, makes sense what Lily said. Okay. Any Western won't consider a Pinay for a wife, understand her culture, and gives away from lasting after her heaven, getting a clear and understanding or her rule as a daughter of a Filipina. What? He or she marrying into her life needs understand her circumstances or what? Turn away. Well, there, the guys, like I said, guys, if you really have, a Filipina, wait, hold on. So that's the main thing that I would like to address for those Western people, that if you find a Filipina, okay, you don't have to rush yourself. You don't have to rush yourself to marry this. All you have to do, take your time, both. Take your time, as same as Filipina also. Take your time to know with each other. I'm not saying that in a marriage life you have to have a perfect partner. No, it's not. But the certain things that you realize that I can stand of this, I can stand of this, it's okay. You don't have to end up that, especially here in the Philippines, guys, that we don't have divorce. Okay. It's easy for those Western people, to marry here. But, here's the thing, guys. They said, okay, uh, the marriage in the state here in the Philippines is recognized in the state. So the man can file divorce. But, okay, you divorce in the state, but when it comes here, you're still married. You're still married. Okay, they will grant your divorce petition, but when you come here in the Philippines, you're still married. Okay, just like Harana, get back to this. It will ensure that person, parents, and understanding to know serious you are to their daughter. If you cannot adjust to this, do not touch her. Walk away. There's enough. Hi, Brett. Hello. Well, it's just like, sad part, sad to say this is kind of a changed link because the Harana or the Serenity is no longer exist. Is no longer exist. Well, just a few Filipino living in, living in the city that they really want to feel. They really want to feel. How does it Harana feel? Especially, for the men. But as of now, it's no exists. But here's the thing that why, okay, you said that do not touch. Well, I cannot really guarantee about, Western people in Filipina because here's the thing, guys. Some Filipina, they act like a Western women, even though they're living in the province. Okay, because here's the thing, once is money involved there, okay, for those Western people, okay, they just want to, okay, I will invite you to visit me. I will visit Philippines. Okay, are you willing to visit me in this hotel or what? I'll give you a plane ticket. Of course, automatically, guys, automatically, I'm not saying all, but majority of Filipina, sex is involved on that. Okay, so I'm not putting down some Filipina, but majority they are because there's some Western people, they're very honest about that. Okay, so if you come here, so automatically, but I don't really put that into a position that is their business. It's their business. It's not my business. Okay, but if you're gonna ask me about that situation, no, I'm not. I'm not agree with that. That some Filipina they just meet their Western men, no intimacy. No, they're lying. They're lying. They're lying for that. I'm good. How are you? How is the election? Well, so I hope everything is okay there in the States. Okay, for kiss. Okay, Lilibet, I married my Filipina knowing when I marry her, I put her life into my life as if her problem become mine. I fix her problem, she will fix mine. Yeah, that's a good thing because yeah, I'm say same thing with me and Frank. Okay, sometimes we're not fighting, but we have some dislike. We have to talk about that. We have to talk because in marriage life you have all. That's why it's teamwork. Okay, but if you're both very very the tension is so high, so there's no reason to talk. You have one of you is to calm down. Okay, so if let's sometimes it happens to us. I need to he needs to calm down and I need to calm down. So once everything is okay, then we go back and talk. Because in marriage you cannot really forever forever happy. Majority of your life being married is just like that. So you have to adjust both of yourself, how to deal with this, how to solve the problem. Because once you married, so many problems that you're gonna encounter. But how you deal with this. Okay, no problem, no problem, Brett. I really appreciate your time. So that's the thing, guys. For me, it's, okay, my last statement for this. I don't really agree because, I'm not generalized some Filipina. Yeah, there's certain thing that, some Western people, they do that because they want to impress the family. They want to impress the family, especially if that man really like the Filipina. Okay, but for me, you don't have to do that. Especially, well, it's just like there's so many factors, guys. Okay, there's so many factors that you have to know about, the Filipino family. Like I said, that if they're living in the poor town, yeah, might they think that, but it's according what is the status education is. Okay, there's so many factors that I cannot really tell. But through my experience, no, I won't. And I never do that to my partner, feed my family. Because that time, my sibling, that time that they have family, Frank is not there. Okay, Frank is not part of their building a family. So they have the mindset of that no matter what, they can able, to survive their family. You cannot ask help for other people, or you cannot do or shoulder everything that the people will feed you. Okay, so here's the best thing. It's okay to help, but you better teach the person how to feed or how to fish so that they can feed themselves for a lifetime. As simple as that. But if it's that person wants as help, it's just like to brag to his friends or what. I think you have the right also to say no. Okay? You have the right also to say no. As simple as that. So guys, I already reached the 1 hour, guys. So I really enjoy talking with you guys. I enjoy your comment, link. So I hope one day you can find a Filipina that will love you. And who else? So once again, maraming salamat. So I just really want to, address this because, maybe I'm gonna talk tomorrow about, they said that you cannot bring your Filipina to the States. For what? Especially if you're married? No reason. No reasons to leave your Filipina if you're married. Okay, so what's the question? What's the real reason why these Western people, they always said, leave your Filipina or leave your Filipina. Don't bring into the States because what? Is the state is corrupt mind of Filipino people, particularly Filipina? That's a good discussion that we're gonna talk tomorrow. So once again, guys, thank you so much for your time and share your opinion about my subject. Okay. You know what, Link? I have a good news for you. So, well, are you planning to visit Philippines, particularly Cebu? Oh, guys, have you watched Link? Have you watched what Sharon, post about, there's uh, a foreign, okay, I don't know if it's American or European, found dead in his condo in Cebu. Opo, me believe in Harana, bring it back, or the Philippines culture will lose it physically 100%. Correct. Uso pa ba ang harana? Harana. Guys, for those not know about harana, for those Western people, harana is a serenade. It's the way of, well, a long time ago, well, back 1940s, 40s. That's the way that Filipino is court their, Filipina, because that time, guys, we Filipina is very conservative. You're not allowed to touch, well, now that, before, wearing clothes like this, oh my God, you're a bad girl. The year that I mentioned, you have to cover your body, the only you can see, the tip of your finger. And touching a Filipina is not, it's a big no no. That time we were very conservative, guys. But now Jesus Christ, especially, guys, here's the thing, that this is what I'm not making a gossip, guys. I'm saying the facts. Okay, there's a lot of Filipina online that they have a YouTube. Oh my God, they almost showing their, oh my God, what? When you look, are you wearing, are you wearing swimsuit? Showing their cleavage. Oh my goodness. If that year like 1930s or 40s, oh, you judged by a, a bad woman. So okay, guys, so I would love to I would love to talk to you guys, but oh, so we are doing Marites now. Interesting. No, I don't want to make a Marites because I already reached the 1 hour. So maybe tomorrow, Link, if you have time, so you can come back tomorrow and we're gonna make Marites. We're gonna do Marites. Okay. So as of now, okay, I already reached the 1 hour. So what time is it now? So it's 8:12 here. So I would love to make a Marites on you, but if I had to sing to a woman, I would run her away. Sounds like a stick dog with a frog in his mouth. No, Frank. Well, me, I love to do karaoke. Before, guys, have you noticed, for those, old to my channel, I do karaoke. But sometimes I just sing a little song, 2 or 3 song now. Before I sing 10 songs, I don't really care, because here's my thought process. Okay, for those people who go on my channel can stand the sound of my voice, I really appreciate. For those not, okay, you're free to leave. But I love music, you guys. I love music. Don't think that I don't like music. I love music, especially the song, the lyrics. So I'm very aware of the lyrics. Look at first, because I'm very aware of, because some, especially the like 1950, 60s, 70s, 80s. Okay, when you look at when you look at the lyrics, there's a story. I love that. I love that kind of music. But now new generation is just like they don't really care about the lyrics. It's just like they care about the beat so that they can move their body. But me, I'm not really into that. First, I really like to look at the lyrics first, because once I sing that, even though I don't know that sing, it's just like I have to learn that song. Especially I like the lyrics. It's easy for you to to uh, get the tone of that song. So lyrics is very important to me when it comes to songs or play music. A guitar player that can sing as well, good luck. Frank, hire a singer and you bring her flower and gift for her parents, including a case of red horse or sana all. The sana all. You know what? Link, you're very generous if you're gonna bring, if you're gonna bring red horse. Okay, you're very generous, gentleman. If you're gonna do harana, you know what? In the province, because in the province they use what do you call that? Lambanog. That's uh, what do you, that's what's lambanog? I think lambanog it's made of. I don't think that's made of coconut, but or tuba. You know what tuba is, Link? Tuba. I love tuba. That's coconut wine. Coconut wine. We call that tuba. And then the tuba, it's gonna be fermented. It's gonna be fermented. It will become a coconut vinegar. But at first, it's very sweet. Oh my God, it's good. I love that. I drink tuba. Sweet. So guys, I don't want to stay long na. So see you tomorrow. Tuba is the food for this tarsier in bowl. No, not tuba. Tuba is a coconut wine. It's made of coconut wine, the tuba. Okay? There's no tarsier in coconut. Just only crab. So once again guys, maraming salamat sa inyo. How do you spill this? Okay, let me. Hold on. Hold on. Let it hold on. In somewhere in Quezon province, in Visayas, that's tuba. Say tuba. Not tuba. Tuba. When you say ba, there, there's a heavy tone. Tuba. So in Quezon province here in northern no, South Luzon and northern Luzon, they just lambanog. I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me check. The lambanog. It's another Filipino wine. Okay, let me search. Okay, so here's guys, yes, tuba. The lambanog guys, here's okay, there's another, because that's very, we don't really that drink about, in especially in northern Luzon and South Luzon. Okay, so lambanog, okay. Lambanog is a traditional Filipino distilled palm liquor. It is an alcoholic liquor made from the distillation or naturally fermented sap from a palm trees such as sugar palm or coconut or nipa. Okay, that's lambanog. I tried that. The lambanog is really good also. Portula 45. Hi, Portula 45. Where are you from? My GF live in Bulacan. Oh, Bulacan. Bulacan is, when they, their Tagalog is very, that there's a lot of, poetries in Bulacan. They call it balagtasan. Seattle, Washington. So, during the time link, okay, during the time link that, we, main do our harana, they bring tuba, that's a coconut wine, and then lambanog. Okay, I'm gonna write the word lambanog. I tried the lambanog. So that's two kind of alcohol they bring. Lambanog. Okay, lambanog. So that's two type of drinks that they bring, especially when you make harana, tuba, or lambanog. So lambanog is that made of pulp of palm tree or nipa. So welcome to my show, Portula 45. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate. But guys, I'm almost to close my show. So for those wants to send donation, don't forget to click my PayPal. So no mention amount, guys. So it really helps my channel to. Okay, thank you. So tomorrow I have a good discussion tomorrow. So I hope you can visit at the same time, okay? So you can replay this. So I don't want to stay long, so that the reason why I don't want to stay long over an hour, because people will go to my channel and watch this. They're not really get tired of that, okay? Because even though some people 30 minutes, they get tired of that. So once again, Portola 45, thank you for subscribe to my channel. So just drop your comment there, and I really appreciate that. Okay, so for those not part of my LTZ family, please click that join button, and I really appreciate if you're gonna click that. And then for those ones to send me a donation, just click that $sign. No amount mentioned, so it's up to you how much you're gonna send to me, and of course on my PayPal. Okay, so once again, guys, thank you so much, and have a good day, and have a good afternoon, or have a good night to all of you. So maraming salamat. Hasta luego. Bye.